This was involving the Special Boat Service, in fact Sea Squadron, who are normally tasked at the moment with maritime counter-terrorism measures. They were stood to a few days ago to conduct this operation, and they first landed in an area called Nafula. They then went on, they broke into two groups and went to Amal and Waha. These are three oil installations where there are a large number of foreign nationals, mostly Britons, and as the Defence Secretary just said, about 150 people have been rescued. Both aircraft, both RAF Special Forces Hercules, are now back in Malta on that operation. This is a daring operation because for a number of reasons. The first is that obviously it violates the international airspace of a sovereign country, secondly, Colonel Gaddafi has some pretty sophisticated air defences, but fortunately this operation was conducted in the east, and clearly those air defences were not effective due to the uprising that has been so powerful across the east there and effectively cut the country in half. Now the question now will be, are there any more foreign nationals elsewhere in the country, and whether or not they can be rescued. Now that's not information we have at hand at the moment, but as the Defence Secretary said, they still have assets in the area, and by assets that means essentially a squadron of British Special Forces and the aircraft that fly in support of them. This is an operation that was put together fairly hastily over the last 10 days and was agreed very, very recently by the various parties at the highest possible level, obviously at Prime Ministerial level, and Chief of the Defence Staff, General Sir David Richards, would have been involved in that decision, because it is an extremely provocative act to fly an aircraft into a sovereign country